Alright, what's going on everyone out there on YouTube, NES Ruler, and welcome to a brand new review. Hope everybody's doing well, and this should be the last review for a little bit, and then we'll come back in a little while with a DVD and Blu-ray update, which I have planned coming soon. And today's film we're going to be talking about that was sent to me by Momentum Pictures, aka it's a company that's owned by eOne. And you can pick this up right now on DVD. You could get it at Walmart. I know I just saw it at Walmart and Amazon and everywhere else online. That is the film titled Intruders. I'm a pretty big fan of home invasion films, I have to say. I'm a huge fan of Strangers. I still stand by that film being one of the scariest films I've ever seen. And I really still stand by that. And that film really brought back the home invasion subgenre, in my opinion. We started to see a whole bunch of, lower budget home invasion films coming out, and we still see them today, such as this one. And this one's interesting. It has some original stuff going on, but it also follows a very similar home invasion type of a scheme that really doesn't add too much to the subgenre. But there's some interesting backstory, I suppose, with the main character, and the acting is really good. I have to give it that. You guys know me with acting. Nothing is more important to me than having good acting, because if you have good acting, then I'm going to believe your characters. But if you have really bad acting, I'm not really going to trust your characters whatsoever. And I know most people are probably going to stay away from this one because the title's Intruders, and it's like, oh, that's not a very original title. No, I agree with that. I know the original title was Shut In, I think, was the original title, and I think that probably fits this film a little bit better, but marketing it to the mainstream, I guess Intruders was the title they decided to go with. It is what it is, but let's get into the story. So the film follows Anna, and Anna lives in this old Victorian-type house with her brother Conrad, and Conrad is dying from cancer, and Anna is an agoraphobia. She has agoraphobia, which is afraid to leave the house. So she's been living in this house with her brother for 10 years. She never leaves. Her brother has cancer. She's taking care of her brother, and then she has a relationship with this food delivery guy who delivers food to them every day because, of course, she can't leave the house and there's no other way to get food. And this character's name is Dan, and they bond together. And, one day Anna approaches Dan and says, oh, here's a sack of money, and you can either take the money because, we're good friends. And he declines. And then, he opens his mouth, and these three guys break into Anna's house. And that's basically the home invasion type of a subplot starts to build. They're trying to find the money. Not too much violence in this film, to be completely honest. There is a little bit of gore throughout the film, and it's good gore. It's all practical effects. But it's really, once again, not about the violence. It's more about the characters' development throughout the film, which is good. And for a home invasion film, it's typically revolves around having very violent sequences. In this film, like I said, while it has some violence, it's not really that bad or anything like that. They probably could have possibly got away with a PG-13 if they would have cut the gore, but my opinion on that. So we learn more about Anna's backstory and why she's afraid to leave her house, and it's interesting. It's not something that I haven't really seen before, I suppose, in a home invasion film. I've seen it in other films, but not something I've really seen in a home invasion film. So it's interesting. It really didn't grab me that much, I have to say. It didn't really make me intrigued to find out what's going on. And we really don't get really that much backstory about the three guys that break into the house. I don't really think it's that important, but it would have been nice to have some kind of backstory about how all these guys know each other besides that they're friends. It's kind of disappointing. But, of course, they're not really the main focus of this film. Anna is. So, it's okay for what it is. Like I said, I wasn't really blown away by the film, but, like I said, the acting is really good. Anna's the actor that plays Anna, she's really, really good, which is a positive. But it really doesn't do anything fresh or new to the home invasion genre, so I guess if you guys find it for a cheap price, you guys should pick it up and give it a watch. Based on all the positives, you know, the good acting, and it has some good tension throughout the film, and that's basically it. To be honest, you know, there's not really too much to this one besides a typical home invasion film with some interesting backstory, but that's about it. So, you guys, like I said, pick this up now on Amazon and Walmart and other places. So if you like this video, as always, you can give a thumbs up, and as well, you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/NESRuler22. I'll talk to you guys soon with a DVD and Blu-ray update. I know you guys are all looking for that. I'll talk to you guys soon. Hope everybody's doing well. See you guys later. See you guys.